Alright, 01 episode 5. Not much to talk about with this one. It's kind of your basic filler episode. Not much is revealed about Daybreak Town or the backstory of the Human Gears and the Magiers. Kind of just your basic run-of-the-mill victim of the week thing. So, this episode is focused on a manga author who Naruto just happens to be a massive fan of. Like, he used to read the manga published religiously, basically. But when he delivers a new Human Gear to this author, his name escapes me, by the way, so apologies. I know his first name is Shoichiro. But anyways, when he and Izu deliver a brand new Human Gear to Shoichiro, they see that Shoichiro pretty much doesn't write any of his work and doesn't actually draw any of his work. He actually lets 4 other Human Gears, three other Human Gears do that for him, because one of the ones is his assistant, G-Pen. And basically, he doesn't actually do any of his work anymore. He's become despondent and lazy because he's basically lost his passion for manga. Now, this could make for a great story if we actually learn why he's lost his passion for manga. Because, okay, they say he's lost his passion for manga, but they don't say why he's lost his passion. Like, the cover will bring me back to like episode 3, like the episode debut of Valkyrie, with the chef who didn't want a Human Gear doing his cooking for him because the Human Gear didn't put any passion into his cooking, and because he didn't have anyone else to sell the business to, because everyone else who's worked with him has basically just left and done their own thing. So he was willing to let his business die with him until he saw the Human Gear learn his technique of putting more soul and passion into the food. The manga author, on the other hand, I have no idea why he doesn't have any passion anymore. I think it's hinted at that the Human Gears like do it so much better than him, like with the line work and the story writing, that kind of thing, that he's basically lost any initiative to create his own work anymore. He just leaves in, has the Human Gears, and takes all the credit. And, you know, he's living in a big ass mansion with all of his money. But that's not really what's explained. They don't really give an idea as to why he just gave up on on actually creating his own work. And this is especially baffling because it actually leads to the creation of, like, Izu. Naturally, Human Gears don't actually know the feeling of passion. They know the basic definition of passion, but they don't actually know the feeling of passion because, you know, they're artificial intelligences. They're designed for one singular goal until they somehow find a higher calling, as you could call it. And even then, by the time they do, they're found by Metsubo Jinrai and turned into Magiers. And that's what happens with this episode, with Shoichiro's assistant G-Pen being turned into a Magier. And it's like, Izu says the basic definition of passion is this burning urge inside someone to do something, which is a gross simplification of it, but that is the basic definition. And that actually gives Naruto the idea of creating a progress key that can fight off the Magier. Because initially, Izu studies the Magier, as she usually does, and instead of just going back to create another progress key, she just has Naruto the biting shark progress key. Excuse me. And the biting shark does help, but it's not strong enough to get through the drill things that the Magier has. And okay, I know the Magiers are based on long extinct animals, but I can't tell what animal this specific Magier is based on. It seems like a mole kind of thing, I probably should have looked this up before. Like, I should have looked this up and written it down in my notes, but either way, like even when Fua comes in with the brand new attached shotgun. I like the attached shotgun, by the way, because the attached weapons are basically like suitcases that fold out into weapons. Obviously, 01 has his own called the attached caliber, I think it's called. It's not really that good of looking of a weapon. It's just basically just a box that's slightly curved. The attached shotgun, on the other hand, actually folds out into a completely different weapon. So it was nice to see the debut of that. But yeah, with the need to find a way to beat this Magir, to inspire Soichiro to get back into doing his own work, as well as what Izu said about the definition of passion, that gives Aruto the idea to have Izu create the Flaming Tiger Progress Key, which Izu also got some inspiration from, but through her memories of working with Koronosuke before he died. I'm trying to think. This also actually causes Izu to take her own initiative to basically go behind Aruto's back and cancel the new order that Soichiro put in for a brand new human gear, because she saw that Soichiro lost his passion, but so felt that he needed to find it again to continue his own work. Though I don't know how quickly he's going to be able to do that just on his own, because manga drawing and writing obviously takes a lot of time. I mean, I'm not the biggest manga reader because I'm not even the biggest anime guy, so take what I say with a pinch of salt because I know little to nothing about manga. But just like comic books, it takes time to draw, to lay out the story, draw it, write out the story. It takes time. It's like, could Soichiro just tell the company that's publishing his work to give him a couple weeks to work on it once he finds his passion again? Because I'm pretty sure you can do that. Just like a couple weeks delay. Especially since nowadays comic books and manga are published, I believe, bi-weekly. I don't know. Regardless, this of course leads to the debut of Flaming Tiger, and I dig the design of Flaming Tiger. It's like, I think it's kind of like the best looking add-on armor thus far to 01. Like, I already loved 01's base suit. I thought Biting Shark. I thought that one was okay. It at least looked like a good power-up form. Flying Falcon, I wasn't as big a fan of because it just looked like a bunch of jumbled parts on the torso that didn't really indicate it could fly. Flaming Tiger, on the other hand, I really do like. For some reason, the darker orange actually contrasts well with the neon yellow that they already have with the base 01 suit. And I actually do like that they can actually shoot fire out of his hat to make like a little fireball to launch at the Magir, because they figured that heat would be a good way to take care of the Magir's heavy defenses, so that they can take it down quicker. I believe that, at least I think that's supposed to be the reasoning. But it is through this, like watching Zero and Vulcan fight off the Magir, that Soichiro becomes passionate about manga again, and actually takes inspiration from Vulcan punching Kong, which when he showed to Aruto, I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. Because of all the things to be inspired by, he's inspired by the gorilla robot guy with a shotgun. Actually, someone make a fan comic out of that. I'd love to see that. But Izu taking initiative. I wonder because fans are speculating that she might become a Magir, because she does seem to have she does show hints of a higher calling than a lot of the other human gears. So It's possible she might become a Manga. Who knows? I'm kind of torn on that myself, but either way, who knows what will happen. Oh, and at the end of the episode, Hirobi says that Jin is his son. I don't really know how to react to the idea of Jin being Hirobi's son. Because, like, does he mean that figuratively? Like, as in, he created Jin, so that technically makes Jin his child? Or is it literal, like Hirobi is Jin's biological father? Because I was under the impression that Hirobi and Jin were both human gears that have ascended beyond their basic programming, and I obviously desire human extinction. That's literally where they get the name from. Metsubo Jinrai, extinction of humans. That's literally where they get their name from. So it's like, I'm not entirely sure where they're going with Hirobi saying that Jin is his son. Maybe we'll find out in the next episode when I think it's when we finally get the debut of Jin and Hirobi as Kamen Riders, and just from the stock photos we see of them, yes, all of the yes, these suits are awesome. But I'll talk more about that in the next episode if we see Jin or Hirobi as Kamen Riders. But, yeah, that's basically it for this week. This might be the shortest Kamen Rider video I've ever made. But, if you like what you saw, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, share with your friends, and, of course, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the episode if you watch it. And, of course, follow me on Twitter. I have the link in the description below. And check out my blogspot, also linked in the description below. So that's it, guys. I'm Callum Lewis, the Media Hood, signing off.